All right, we are live with Flag to Flag Media. We're kicking off the 2026 season, and it's now Flag to Flag Media presented by Simpson Roofing and Exteriors. I appreciate it, Grant. I really do. Okay, so
welcome. And we kicked JT off.
We kicked JT off. So here's a funny situation.
Part of the contract.
Why he's not in here, we're going to talk about him. JT is fasting. Okay, JT's on this big diet kick, whatever. So he don't eat all day, and then he decides that he's going to eat before he comes. Well, he eats a bunch of greasy food. So now he's in my house using the bathroom. So whenever he gets done, he'll be back on the show. So thank you all for tuning in. We're officially kicking off the 2026 season. We've got a bunch of stuff to go with tonight. We've got Wild West Shootout stuff. We got Chili Bowl stuff to talk about. We've got some new segments coming to the show in 2026. We've got tonight, JT has picked a local rap that we're going to do like a rap of the week type of thing. So JT picked a local one.
He didn't pick his, did he?
He picked his. No, not his car. No,
okay.
No. His car ain't done yet. As these start coming in, we'll do like when we start seeing them on social media, we'll start picking them. So once you get your car wrapped, and if you start posting pictures, we'll pick a good one and then we'll showcase it on the show. He's doing local, I'm doing national. Just change it up.
Yeah.
So we got some new sponsors coming on board for 2026. We got some old sponsors coming back on board. I can't thank all of them enough for doing what they do for us to help keep this show rolling. One thing I do want to announce tonight, I know Will Greenwell talked about it on his podcast the other night. So we've kind of formed up this partnership deal with Will and his Wild Will Throwdown podcast. What I want to say about this is, so I did post about it on our Facebook page. Nothing is changing with either one of the shows. I was talking to Will, and we were kind of like bouncing some ideas off each other. And all it is just trying to help promote each other. Just like, we all try to help promote each other in racing. It's just the social media aspect of it. We're trying to help promote each other in what we do. You got the Wild Will Throwdown podcast. You got the Flag to Flag Media Live presented by Simpson Roofing Exteriors from the live show standpoint. So that's what that was all about.
That's pretty cool because with Will, he covers one aspect and you're here on the totally other side.
Right.
So it's a whole racing community basically in two shows.
Right. So when Will and I talked about Will's main focus is a lot of it is on pavement racing.
Yeah.
That's just Will's cup of tea.
Yep. Our
cup of tea is dirt racing.
And I've been on Will before a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So he does a pretty good job of promoting whoever he's interviewing too.
And Will's a great guy. So he's super easy to work with. And we're very, very excited about just helping each other push each other's content. So what's going on, Finley? Your dad is tuned in.
Yeah.
What's going on, Kenny Humphrey? Hey, Chris Atkins and Jeff Corbin. Jeff Corbin come on board this year as a sponsor with Corbin Brothers, and I'm super excited about that. Jeff's a great guy. I always talk to him every chance to get to the racetrack. So thank you, Jeff, for coming on board as a sponsor. Hopefully JT will be back in a minute. We're going to time it out. But
if you're in Salem and you hear thunder, it's not the weather.
It's not the weather. JT in there in my bathroom. So the Wild West Shootout actually starts this week. Chili Bowl starts this week. Well, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wild West Shootout actually open practice starts tomorrow. So we've got a whole list of stuff to go because these are week-long events. These aren't just 1-2 nights and it's over. These are week-long events. So can you imagine driving all out to Arizona?
That's there's really not any. If you're racing for a living, you got to.
Right.
Pierce, Davenport, all those guys.
Right.
But there's not even an off season.
Right.
Because now with St. Louis, and I think that's the only late model. But you're done in what, October, November?
Yeah.
And then you got
World Finals is in November.
Yeah, World Finals is first week of November, something like that.
Then you got to.
So you basically have a month off
right.
if you're doing it full time.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to do.
Right.
Had the money, but that's.
I guess the good thing about it is you go out there and you stay for a week. It's not like it's just a quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's the same tracks too, so that's nice. So I think that helps. I think that's the reason they kind of do that. So it's not really a lot of expense. The biggest expense is getting there.
Right. Exactly.
But then once you're there for whether it's 8 nights, 9 nights.
Right. Yeah.
8
nights. Yeah.
Yeah. 7 race nights or 6 race nights with 2 open practices. and you have a couple days off too. So, yeah, I bet it's real nice weather out there.
Oh yeah.
Well, last year it wasn't. I think last year was cold.
And
I think it snowed. Yeah, it snowed one day.
Yeah.
So,
Britton, you can listen and play cards at the same time. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Britton can do that or not.
He's had that small man syndrome this week.
What's up, Mike? Jeff said we would love to go. It'd be a great time out there. Do words all the guys. Okie, Zach and Peyton are kind of like on a limited schedule this year just because of the young ones, and Zach switching work schedules and all that stuff. So they'll be in and out throughout the year. Grant's going to be on here and there too as well when he can. JT,
if he makes it through the night.
Listen, so Josh asked where he was at again. So I'll say this again. JT is on a diet. JT is fasting. JT doesn't want to buy another race suit for 2026. So he's trying to cut out some pounds. So he's on this fasting diet. Well, what happens is he don't eat all week. Well, he decided to eat before he come to be on the show. So he had a bunch of greasy foods. Well, he was sitting here like 2 minutes before the show started talking about how his stomach was a rub on. So he's currently in my house right now using the bathroom. So that's where JT's at. He's actually on the grounds, but he's in the bathroom. So as soon as he gets done, he'll be back out.
Elvis has left the building.
Kenny said I'm going to go ahead and submit my Crown Vic wrap for the show in 2 weeks. We'll be at the car show here in 2 weeks with my new Salem High Bank car and Josh's new rendition of Old Dirty. Both cars are going to be fire. I can't wait to see him. I know that Kenny and I discussed, I think Flag to Flag's going to be back on Kenny's car again this year. So that's pretty exciting.
He does always have some good looking Crown Vic.
He does. Okay, we're definitely going to make it out there, bud. I seen you bought another Crown Vic. Anthony said, blow it up, JT. He's probably actually listening to the show right now while he's sitting on the toilet. And Beth said TMI. Yeah. Well, I just got to let everybody know where Mav's at because, he's the face of the show, I think, sometimes.
So that he says.
But face of the show. While he I don't know what time he's going to be out here, but we got a lot of stuff to go through. Speaking of Mike Bailey, JT actually sent me this picture today. So just to let everybody, the 2025 inductees into the Thunder Valley Hall of Fame, the plate has been hung up at the fairgrounds. So the 2025 class banner has been, or whatever you want to call it, has been hung up in the display area of the Hall of Fame. So that is up there. And congratulations to all those guys again. Something new we're going to add tonight. I know we joked about it. When would we joke about that? That's probably 2 years ago. We were talking about a Flag to Flag media swap shop and all that stuff. We are actually going to start a swap shop tonight. So I went through the interwebs. A lot of our local guys that are trying to sell stuff, and I know some of them are banking on selling their stuff to get new stuff for this year. So we're gonna go through 5 or 6 guys that got stuff for sale.
I think that's when Zach was selling his mod.
Yeah, it was
2 years ago.
Yep. Zach did get that sold because obviously he's now in a crate, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 schedules to go over. And let's just go ahead and get diving. I don't know what he's doing in there. Let's start with the Chili Bowl. I know oftentimes we don't talk about open wheel stuff, but Chili Bowl is a big deal. So Sunday, January 11th, they're going to have practice, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're going to have qualifying nights each night. So once you turn it on, and if you are a big Chili Bowl fan, you're going to be able to watch racing from Monday all the way through Saturday night.
Well, actually, if you want to watch practice, they live stream the practice on Sunday.
So Sunday,
there's no one talking. It's just literally just a live stream.
Yeah. So actually, Sunday all the way through Saturday.
Yeah.
So the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and then the championship feature events will be on Saturday, January 17th.
Alphabet soup.
The 2020 winner was Kyle Larson. 21 was Kyle Larson. 22 is Tanner Thorson. 23 Logan Seavey. 24 Logan Seavey, and Kyle Larson won it last year. Grant, if you had to pick some, and shout out to Parker Perry. He's racing it this year.
Yeah, I see. He got
awesome. Shout out to them guys.
They had to submit a approval because you have to be 16.
Yep,
I believe 16. So I think the Factory 14, they're a big micro out there in Oklahoma. Harley Holland, I think they helped get that approved.
Yep.
which I've seen him race before. I mean, I think he can hold his
handle
own.
it, yeah. If he can, I mean, nothing against. I'm not trying to compare apples and oranges here, but if he can wheel a crate around Brownstown or those tracks, he can handle.
He's raced. I know he's raced that track a ton in the Tulsa Shootout,
and he's raced open wheel way more than has closed fenders. So, shout out to them, and I hope they do well out there.
Yeah, they have another record-setting car count.
Ain't that crazy?
They just posted the other day. I thought this was pretty cool. They posted the other day about obviously they're not going to get everyone's trailers in there, so people have to load in, unload their trailers and take their trailers out. But the people that have to do that, they're giving their entry fee back for the week.
Really?
For the race, and then the driver gets a free pit pass all week.
That's awesome.
So I went out there in 2014 or 2013. I don't know, one of those. And the pit passes then for the full week was like high 200s.
Oh, I see. Way more.
So, I guarantee it's probably at least 3. Right. I mean, just because, 12 years ago. So, I mean, you're thinking just say $300 for a driver pit pass all week. And then I don't know what the entry fee is. I probably like $100, I would think. I mean, I don't think it's anything stupid.
Right.
I mean, $100 is still a lot, but I don't think it's like any of these, XR events of like $500 to get in. So, I mean, that's saving $300-$400. So that's 2 tires.
Right.
So it's pretty cool for the Chili Bowl to do that.
Who's your pick? If you had to pick right now.
I mean, besides the obvious, because Larson,
who's the obvious, Grant?
Well, the obvious right now is Larson or Bell. They're both back. Okay. But I have one that I'd like. I kind of like Tanner Thorson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good, but I think he's still kind of an underdog just because he don't race midgets all the time.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen his post of his midget on that flatbed truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah. And then I kind of have a dark horse, and that's that Carter Sarf. Running for Chase Briscoe.
Yep.
Last year they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows. I think he got top 5 last year.
I think he did.
And that was his rookie.
Sure he did.
And he's I think they're going to do pretty good.
I think Buddy Kofoid's going to be tough.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, I say obvious because obviously.
No, but I know what you're saying.
Larson and Bell, but. Right.
But your Kofoid, your Thorsons,
Yeah, I feel like there's probably 20 dudes out there that can win it.
There is.
So, but it's always. I always like watching. In March Madness, you have Cinderella stories.
Oh yeah.
I like seeing those happen out there too.
Or somebody come from way deep and.
Yeah, it's always fun sitting there on Saturday mornings watching someone climb all the way through the soup. I watched one year a guy go. I think it was Jason McDougal. He went 6 features. He climbed up 6 features.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's a lot of racing.
Yep.
Let's see. Mike said awesome. Josh says got any good cards, Grant? No, he don't have any good cards.
He's too cheap.
Crapper's full Clark. I hear Kenny Humphrey's selling that new car for $1,500. I don't know about all that. You might have to ask him about that. Oh yeah, Tony, Ashton Thompson here in Salem is running the Chili Bowl as well. I was going to buy a full week pit pass, but none of that is interesting to me. It's pretty wild, William. Pretty wild out there.
I've been one time.
I need to run some Crown Vics around it. They ought to have Crown Vics as a support class out there.
Late malls are pretty good on there.
Oh, yeah. Well, not when we're running them.
No.
KKM and Willoughby are slacking this year, just taking 10 cars.
They had 16 midgets last year. So that was racing, so they probably had 20 with them.
Oh yeah,
and you're thinking $70,000 to $90,000 a piece, probably, with what they have, and they have probably 20 of them. That's crazy.
That is wild.
But they got the backing, and I mean they do have some people that pay to ride, but they're pretty good drivers.
Right.
So,
all right, let's turn our focus to the Wild West Shootout. Wild West Shootout, Central Arizona Speedway this year, Raceway instead of Vado. Practice starts tomorrow night, January 9th, and then the first round is January 10th and Sunday, January 11th, which is weird because Saturday night's feature is $25K to win and Sundays is $10K to win. Then they're off Monday, practice Tuesday, and then round 3 is Wednesday for $10K, Friday round 4 $10K, Saturday round 5 $10K, and Sunday round 6 for $25K.
Wonder why the first night's 25 and then
You know what? I've always thought that's kind of weird to me, but I figured it'd be the other way around, but
maybe since it's a Saturday and they'd be afraid they didn't get that many people on Sunday.
could be. Very possible. Bobby Pierce, the current reigning champion, securing titles of 24 and 25. It'd be historic third consecutive win in 2026 if he can do it again this year. Jonathan Davenport won it in 16, 21, and 23. And Bishop won it in 19 and 20. Marler won it in 18 and 22, which I think Marler's going to be a force out there. That's just my opinion. And then Rodney Sanders. I believe this. Rodney Sanders was the inaugural winner of the Modern Series in 2015.
I couldn't even tell you who that is.
Rodney Sanders, modified standout?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know much about mods.
Yep. He's pretty good in the mods. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Mike Bailey. About forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. Thanks for reminding us, Finley. See, Finley always keeps us on our toes. The other thing I want to talk about tonight, let's go ahead and do this. Let's just go ahead, and this is we've talked about this for a while. Flag to Flag Media Swap Shop. Find something for sale on Facebook, whatever. We're going to post it. That's what we're going to do. 2026. If you're selling something, we'll post it on here. I don't know if it's going to help you get sold. I have no clue. But at least we could do is post it on here. Maybe somebody with some money is like, oh, hey, I need that. And then they go buy it. First off is Logan Mounts is KT3 Diamond Modified. You can go through here and read all the stuff. It's got Penske shocks, DMI rear end, Burt magnesium ball spine, all that good stuff. The body has some spots that the car can be replaced. Sides are stack panels. Just peel the stickers and rewrap. We have a ton of parts for this car. More information on the car you can message on here or call 812-797-5608. I will say on here, it does say asking $22,000 for a full roller, but he did just update the price on it and has dropped it down to $18,000. That's a heck of a buy. This is the same car that we did the racing grind on last year, the series on YouTube. Phenomenal car. And Jeff and Logan, they take excellent care of their stuff. So that right there is a good buy. Second one is Derek Groomer's 2024 BMF. I will say this, things that are not included are motor, transmission, seat shocks and wheels. Asking price is $29,000, but also did see too where he had a frame and a decking and brake lines maybe. Don't hold me to that, but I think it was $10,000. So if you're interested in a BMF, get a hold of Derek Groomer. Next on the list is Blake Hall's Superstock. Car wasn't raced until 2021, never been bent or wrecked hard, no motor, transmission, gear, lead, shocks, or seat. It's got pretty much all brand new bolt-ons. Car is a proven winner and would make someone a great race car. We're headed other directions in life, and I hate to see it sit. $7,000.
That's pretty good.
So that's a heck of a deal on
a fast car.
Superstock right there. That's a very fast car.
Is that you know what kind of car that is?
I'm not really sure. I don't know. I mean, somebody on here might be able to comment and tell me, but I'm not sure what car it is. Next up is Matt Boatneck's 2014 Fly-By-You leaf spring car. Now, don't let the year fool you, and don't let the leaf spring fool you, because I guarantee you right now, that car is competitive.
Oh yeah,
100%. Everything minus motor, tranny, gear, and seat for $4,000. That's a good buy right there. And I know how Matt is. Matt would probably be more than glad to help you out too if you was to go purchase that car from him. Next up is Steve Peden's 2021 Capital chassis roller, complete with driveline shocks. Car's well maintained, race ready, minus motor, oil system, and seat. Now, Steve did actually race this as a super last year. In previous years, it was a crate. You can go through all the details there. Car will be sold without motor, oil system, or seat, and will include 4 wheels and tires. We'll sell without shocks, tranny, and drive line for $14,000. That's a good buy there too, because that's a fast car as well.
And very well taken care of.
Very well. Now, I will say this, and I don't know if Steve knows this, if he's watching. I don't know if he even knows this, but if Steve gets his car sold soon, then I get 50% of the profit. So if we can get this car sold, the faster the better, okay? Because Steve owes me 50% of the profit off of it. Last up in the swap shop this week is Josh Linton's 2018 Rocket XR1. But as far as I can tell, this is a turnkey operation here because it comes with the Travis Kern 604 and then all the bells and whistles underneath of it. So, and it's for sale for $27,500 turnkey, located in Paragon. So if you're interested in a turnkey car, get hold of Josh and he'll hook you up.
Seems like a pretty good price.
Yeah, that's a pretty good car as well.
Is he retiring or?
I'm not sure what Josh is. I don't know if he's going back to super stock racing or what his plans are.
Hopefully not. He was
So,
fast.
That's this week's swap shop. Man, hopefully we get some of that stuff sold for them.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I know some of those cards have been posted for a while.
They have been. I think, I don't know. I'm going to text JT and check on him. Hang on. Sorry for the delay. We're just checking on our co-host. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's before we get into some other stuff here. What is going on with Grant? I want to get your opinion on this.
Yep.
And then some of our viewers too. I know typically we try to take care of our local and regional guys. That's our main focus. There's a lot of coverage on the national stuff, and we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
What's up with all these guys going to Woo this year? Have you noticed that? So you got Davenport supposedly talk is going to Woo, World Outlaws.
Really?
Yep. And then Tyler Erb just posted today that he's going to run World Outlaws.
Huh. I didn't see that about Davenport.
There's one common denominator. Well, I think he lost Nutrien Ag. Now he's got a towing company out of Cincinnati. And I wonder if it doesn't have anything to do with money.
Yeah.
I mean, money talks, so.
Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like Lucas Oil has the edge on superstars,
right?
Whatever, professionals.
Yep.
The amount of publicity that their driver gives out. So I don't money like with a sponsor. I feel like that'd be the way to go with. I mean, you have James Essex as he don't run it, but
right.
He does enough promoting for Lucas Oil.
I don't want to take anything away from World Outlaws. I just think
there's
a lot more procedure on Lucas, in my opinion.
I figured a lot of people went back to Lucas this year with them changing the format back
too.
Now I think the Pierce camp came out and said that was changed after they had already committed to Woo,
right?
Because I think they had thought about it. Don't hold me to that. I can't remember where I seen that, but I think they may change. I mean, I get he's won. Has he won two
back to back?
Back to back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I couldn't see Davenport unless it's like you said, a sponsor.
Right.
Herb. Let's see if he makes it through a full season.
Right. And what about old fast Freddie Carpenter running?
I think that's pretty cool.
I think it is too.
So I really think he'll do well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna go out there and rip off a bunch of wins right up.
Right.
But I think that's also really good for anyone that owns a Kryptonite.
Right.
Is because he's gonna be able to go out and compare his stuff a lot more
to different tracks,
different tracks, up against the Longhorn or Rocket and some of these other classes or chassis. And
if I offered you enough money right now to start a super late model team, which series would you go with?
I mean, I would probably say Lucas Oil. Just
I'm the same way.
From the tracks, there's a lot of tracks that I'd never even really heard of that World Outlaws run.
Right.
I do think it's cool this year what they're going to do, like a head-to-head thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what track that's at.
Muskegon County.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's going to be a World Outlaws versus Lucas Oil. So that'd be pretty cool.
Is it top 10 in each points?
It's going to be an invite. It's going to be an invite thing only. Because obviously if you're going to do that, you're going to have every big time guy there. Plus you'd have a bunch of local, what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think it was 20,000 win, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like, I mean, honestly, like you said, I think it has a lot to do with sponsors. I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Those big companies writing checks, and
it makes a big difference.
It does. I mean, they basically both start at the same time, end at basically the same time.
Right.
So that, I mean, it's not a really big difference.
The only thing I've noticed is that I like, if I was to do it, I think Lucas's travel schedule is a little bit better than World Outlaws.
Yeah, because they go
jump around all over the place.
I was looking at the other day because they go to Florida for that, long period of time, and then they're off for like a month and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I noticed when James put out his schedule the other day for Northern All Stars, he's running like 3 weeks in April,
right,
or 3 weekends in April. So I was like, that made me, World or Lucas Oil is not running for a month and a half.
Right.
I haven't really looked at World Outlaw schedule, but I don't know. It'd be hard. It's definitely if someone came to you and said, "Here's an empty checkbook. Go buy 4 or 5 cars, motors, trailer truck, and decide what you're going to do." You're just going to have to sit down. And,
right.
I mean,
it's a lot. I mean, it would take a lot to.
Yeah. But like I said, I figured with Lucas Oil going back to traditional, and they almost have all the big races at Eldora.
Right.
So, and really the big races, I don't really know what kind of like big races does World Outlaws have that kind of stand out besides the World Finals.
I mean, what you got? Cedar Lake, USA Nationals.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm like. So if you're looking at that category of like the crown jewels,
I think Lucas has it covered in crown jewels.
yeah, that's what. So if you're looking, to make your name in that category, you're definitely going to go Lucas Oil.
Yeah.
So maybe Davenport's just wanting a change of
change of pace.
So,
Kenny said JT's in the bathroom sweating like dad in the movie Friday. JT is asking where the extra TP that he ran out. JT, I think he don't
he takes you back.
Yeah, he said he's not doing it very good. I don't think JT needs toilet paper. I think he's fell in and washed himself. He said, "Keep on going, boys. You're doing good." And I said,
"So he's watching."
Right? He said, "No." He said, "You're doing great. Keep it up." So I don't know what's going on.
So he's watching.
He's actually watching. He's got to be watching.
Push it out, JT. Come on.
Push it out, buddy. We got faith in you.
It's weird the viewers went up when you walked off the show.
I know. Finley, is that like late breaking news that Rick Bulls is coming back to racing? What's he racing? Pure stock? I think he was Bonner Pure Stock when he left racing.
Who's your pick for Chili Bowl? You asked me mine, but what's
Buddy Kofoid?
I think he's in Keith Coons.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Oh, there's all new teams. Not new teams, but there's all new drivers new teams.
New teams.
But they're big teams.
Right.
Like Kevin Swindell. See, he normally runs one car with CV. I read it. I'm just trying to make.
He normally comment of the night.
He normally runs one car, and they're taking 4 this year.
Right.
So with Kyle Cummins. So
right.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about racing. I'm just here to see how long he stays.
He doesn't know anything about how to drive a truck in the snow either.
Hashtag prayers. We got faith in him, though. I mean, we got faith in him.
I may make it home.
What did he eat? He's got a styrofoam Mountain Dew cup over there. I don't even know what he ate.
I'd hate to say it because I don't want to bash anyone.
What he ate?
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. It looks like probably a local.
It looks like
local business.
Yeah, but it looks
that
like
he may have ties to.
I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. I don't know though if he would. I don't know.
I don't think they have anything really fried though.
No. Well, unless you ate some wings or something, maybe though.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, poor guy. I don't know about him. Let's go.
I may make it home by the time he gets out there.
Let's discuss some schedules. You guys want to talk about some schedules? Here's Bloomington's. Now, some of these I know is going to be hard to read. I just couldn't blow them up anymore because it had been off the screen and all that stuff. So, Bloomington Speedway opens Saturday, April 25th with the car show. All divisions open practice. Some of the stuff to look at on here, you got the Josh Barrett Memorial May 22nd. And then you got the Midwest Thunder Sprints May 8th.
Oh, that's something on the Memorial. I didn't even realize that.
Larry Rice Classic on May 1st. Northern All-Stars is on May 29th, which they didn't get a run at last year.
I know. I really hope they get that in because
Me too.
Kind of excited to watch Super Late Models run there.
Yeah, USAC Midget Week, June 12th. And then you got Salute to Randy Kinzer on 6/19. And then you got Firework Extravaganza on July 3rd. And then Sheldon Kinzer Memorial, which is Indiana Sprint Week on July 31st. Kevin Huntley Memorial, which I know is a pretty big race over there for them guys, is on August the 7th. And then UMP Superstocks Salute to Poodle Harris on 8/14. And Champions Night on 9/4. So that's the 2026 Bloomington schedule. Paragon's 2026 schedule. Some notes on there. Super Late Models on 4/17, which is a Northern All-Stars race. 4/10 Sprints, USAC Midgets, Keith and Judy Ford Night on June 20th. Just trying to read down through here some other stuff. They got a 10,000 win sprint car show.
No Way Out 40.
No Way Out 40. Yeah, that's. I was trying to read the schedule. It's all one.
I think Super.
I thought it was 2 weeks. USAC Midgets on June 10th, Midget Week. Sprint Week at Paragon is on July 29th. I actually thought that was 2 columns. That's why I skipped over it. Championship Night is on October the 3rd. So that's Paragon's schedule.
I don't feel like they have as many races this year.
I think they do. I think it's just so you got what? You got 3 in May.
I know I heard them.
3 a month.
Yeah, I know I heard them and Lincoln Park kind of worked together pretty
Yeah.
good this year. So that's always good to see.
And this one's very, very hard to read, but it's Montpelier's. And I know that they're doing great things up there at Montpelier. I mean, they're really trying to grow the place. So there is a Northern All-Stars race up there. They have a Summer Nationals race on July 7th. There's some other big shows up there that, you know, you got the Valvoline Ironman Series. Do they have – yeah, they got an Ultimate Series race up there in May. So Montpelier's got a really, really great schedule too. And that track's not too far from us. So I'm going to try to go up there and support them with some this year. James in the Northern All-Star schedule. So you got March 14th at Brownstown, it's the Ira Bastion Memorial. As everybody knows, the March races are a coin flip. But, you know, with what James is doing for local or regional racing, you know, and also being the announcer for Lucas Oil, he's got to run when he can. So
yeah,
March 21st is the Spring 50 at Florence. April 3rd, Ponderosa, the Jeff Gullett Memorial. Medley Valley Raceway on April 4th for the Jack Boggs Memorial. April 11th, race at Montpelier. Paragon for Marvin O'Neill Memorial. It's 10,000 win, which was a great race last year. Jason Jameson picked up the win on that one. It was a great race. John Gill Classic at Brownstown on April 18th. Don Hobbs Classic on May 29th. Hoosier Air Classic May 30th. Whiskey City Classic June 13th. CJ Rayburn Tribute Race at Circle City on August 21st, and the Hall of Fame Classic at Brownstown on August 22nd. So Josh Rice is defending champion, which Josh Rice is running Lucas Oil this year. So he'll still be able to race the Northern All-Star races, you know, defend his title if that's what he chooses to do. Got to give a shout out to my buddy DJ Smallwood. He started the Slinging Dirt Super Late Model Series this year. I will say this. So if anybody doesn't know, DJ is also the race director for the Northern All-Stars. Well, DJ's idea was all these races are going to be for super late models, local, smaller regional teams, max 3,000 to win. But the payout back through this is what me and DJ talked about earlier. I don't know, but it's going to be like 3,000, 2,000, 1,000.
Oh, yeah. That's
so,
nice.
Yeah. So it's going to pay better throughout the field than just, hey, here's 10,000 win, but second to 1,000 or what.
And these don't compete with Northern All-Stars.
Right. These
I know a lot of people was asking that.
Yeah, so. They do not compete with Northern All-Stars.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to be at the Northern All-Star races for race director. Some great races on here. You got Brownstown, Windy Hollow, Ponderosa, 191, Florence, Hidden Hollow, Circle City, Brownstown. I do know that he's talked to Rock Castle. There's a few other tracks that he's talked to. I think a lot of tracks are kind of waiting to see how this series takes off in 2026. If there's some good car count, great crowd count, all that good stuff, I could really see this schedule expanding, especially with the super late model guys that we have sitting around home. Yeah, you know
and with 3,000 wins,
but
it's not really going to attract the big name just because it's 3,000 win. But 3,000 wins still a lot for, like you said, the local, and more regional full time guys.
Part of this deal was when I talked to DJ was. And it's nothing against the higher regional national teams. It's nothing like that.
No.
It's just, hey, if we pay 3,000 win, they're less likely to come.
Yeah.
And let these local guys race for it, you know. Yeah. So that was kind of the theory behind it. So shout out to DJ for doing that. You know, him and James are working great together between the Northern All-Stars and the Slinging Dirt Series and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool to see.
I think that'd be a pretty good series this year.
Yeah. Also, too, if you're watching tonight and you got anything, you can comments, whatever, we're going to keep reading them and go from there. Just kind of keep an open discussion for these last 20 minutes or whatever. I'm assuming JT ain't gonna make it back in here. I don't know what's wrong with him. At the wind?
I don't know. That or
happy birthday, Mike Bailey, the Hall of Famer. Do you all know any reason why the Central Indiana dirt tracks don't get VIX any races? It would be cool to get at least one added. You know, I'm not really sure about that, Kenny. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I don't know if any of them ever really tried it, and I think Bloomington tried it, didn't they? And they didn't get very many. I thought Circle City did.
Circle City, yeah, they because Peyton's went up there.
Yeah,
he had his Crown Vic. Paragon's not. Have they ever raced Crown Vics at Paragon?
No, I don't. I mean, I
Lincoln
guess they
Park?
run Hornets up there.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Honestly,
ever have
really,
it.
Kenny, I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe we
Yeah.
can talk him into getting some Crown Vic shows at some point. I will say this: after promoting a racetrack, Thunder Valley, if you're going to run a class locally that's going to support itself, it's going to be your Crown Vics and Hornets.
Oh yeah, I've always
100%.
said if I ran a racetrack, I wouldn't have a night that didn't have either Crown Vics or Hornets on the schedule.
100%.
Racing's racing. Like, I don't care what you say. Racing is racing. But those classes and the people in those classes, they just love it.
They love it.
Like, there's nothing. I mean, there's some people take it real serious, but they're there to have a good time.
Yes.
And they're gonna bring, I'm not 5 to 10 people per car
every night.
Now they may sit there and rev their engines all night long,
Right?
But who cares?
Right.
It's racing. Like,
Tyson said, Kenny Humphrey, I know a lot of tracks like Bloomington is all about curfew. They can't run more than 3 classes. That has a lot to do with it, dude. Tyson. That's a good point, Tyson. That has a lot to do with it as well. Like Bloomington, you're that close to town.
Yeah.
Like
they're supposed to be 11 p.m., but
yeah, I think a lot of them just depends on if they're willing to gamble on that curfew or not.
Yeah. I know there's a few nights that they were past that, and I don't know, if they get like a fine or something.
Jimmy said, Salem Speedway beyond a doubt most improved racetrack. We are blessed with the new owners. There's a lot of great stuff happening at the Salem Speedway. A lot of great stuff. It's cool to see too. That track has so much history. I know Will covers a lot of the Salem Speedway stuff, and
he's
talking to him. The pavement track.
Yeah.
And I just talking to Will about some of the stuff that's going on out there, and it's just,
who bought that?
I don't remember, Jimmy. I remember what their name.
Seeing the name Brent Harmon.
Might be.
That's not like the Harmon that races modifieds, is it? Okay.
Richard says, what's your opinion on why mods are getting dropped compared to the past years? Paragon only has 1 this year. LPS has 13, I think. We talked a little bit about that before the show. I know JT and I were talking about it, and it's one of those deals where, like, I don't ever want to see a series or class or anything dissolve. But a lot of it is just like our super late models, right? You get to the point to where the purse payout for what a local track can pay out compared to what stuff is costing doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. I know, speaking from experience, when we put the race on at Thunder Valley this year, or last year, technically now, last year, the amount of cars that it takes for a class to pay for itself, especially like the modifieds, if it's a minimum of 600 to win, you got to have like 28 cars show up just to break even. And I know some races, now not all of them, but the car count's just not there. So if the car count's not there, and I want to speak on behalf of a lot of these track promoters, it's a business decision now. It's not just hey, I like 3 or 4 of the guys that run mods, so we're going to run them. It's financially what is going to keep a track open. And speaking from, when we ran the thing at Thunder Valley, we knew we had to make a certain amount. So the classes that we ran were based on, okay, we know for a fact that these 3 classes are going to bring X amount of cars and X amount of people. So that's what we had to base it off of.
Yeah.
You get to the modifieds, the super late models, some of that stuff, you just don't ever know how many people are going to show up.
But I get the promoter just a business, but if you sit there and look at what Essex did last year at Paragon for, I think it was 1,000 to win for the mods, I think, during the Marvin O'Neill Memorial.
Yeah.
I think they had mods that night too, didn't they?
Yeah.
He had 39 mods.
So here,
and how many are like, I know there's people, he has a series, so there's points racing involved, but I don't think there was that many. I think there may have been 12 to 13 people there that was actually points racing.
So let me hit on that too. My opinion. That's a good thing about live shows.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm just saying.
It is a business decision.
Yeah.
But it also boils down to how much do you want to put into that business decision.
You got to spend money, make money.
James been around racing for as many years as James does. James also knows the importance of like promoting something.
Yes.
That's just like us. If we wouldn't have said a word about the race at Thunder Valley, how many cars would we have had?
Not many.
But we talked about it and we talked about it. We talked about it, pushed it out. I just don't think tracks do enough.
And I don't get that
promoting anymore. Like
it takes. I mean, I've been lacking on my Facebook page, but I've had a lot going on. But it literally, the other day I got on there and wished everyone Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanked all my 2025 sponsors. And
right,
it took me 10 minutes. Like, it may not attract 100 people to that post, but once 10 minutes every 2 days,
right?
It's not. You just gotta let social media do its thing, and if it doesn't work. If you sit there and you promote a race for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and then it doesn't work, then you go back to the drawing board.
Right.
But I think the days of posting a race one time online and people showing up it's over. Just because I really do think that I'm not saying the whole streaming thing, because with COVID, the streaming thing helped.
Right.
But I think COVID, that whole area, people realized, there's so much more to do.
Right.
And I think ever since then, not just because of cost, but that time frame, I think since then it's kind of like went down of fan attendance.
Right.
So, and I might be totally wrong, but that's just what I think. So,
yeah, O'Neill was in the Rumley 6 at Wild West Shootout. Greg said I was one of those mods. It's only because that was the only track racing at that time. That has a lot to do with it. Jeff says, why do Ohio, Kentucky have the most modifieds? Like especially like Kentucky and Illinois. I know they're hot. Modified beds or whatever, but they have a lot of big paying races over there too. Yeah. So that helps out a ton.
And I'm pretty sure a bunch of different rules.
Yes.
That's another problem.
Yeah.
Like
Caleb said the downfall for Brownstown and Jim is he won't promote shit. It's why we pull 25 for 5,000 money crate race. Yeah. It's all about promotion. I mean, yeah, it's all about promotion, and it's every track around the country. I mean, that's just like you like Wild West Shootout, for example, for this week. They just keep posting about who's coming, who's going to be there, and this and that, and this and that. That's what it takes in order. Michael Rigsby and the whole flow, Ben and all them guys, they do a phenomenal job. That the Dream and the World 100 are coming a month before the race even gets here.
Oh yeah,
I know they're prestigious events, but. Still, it's all about promoting the event and and getting the word out there.
And like I said, coming. I mean, obviously that's Flow Racing as a company, and they have paid people to do that job.
Like the Flag is a paid company too, bud.
I know, but I'm saying with the promotion,
we got JT that's in the bathroom.
Yeah, hopefully you don't forget his jacket.
Yeah, he's done for the night.
But like Flow has people that work. Well, they were probably
they have
40 hours a week. You know what I mean? But like I said, it still don't take that long.
No.
To do that.
It takes like 5 seconds to make a post and keep pushing it out there. Because all you got to do is one thing I've learned with Flag to Flag, and I can't thank everybody enough for this, but you make a post, people are going to share it for you. So that's where your work comes from.
Oh,
so
yeah.
All the tracks got to do is just make a single post and people will share it, Yeah,
there's one time I did a thing on my racing page, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was my first design when we first came back to super stock cars, and we did it kind of basically to my Papa Simpson's car, and I only made one post about it, and it ended up having 24,000 people interacting with it.
Yeah.
Now that's whether they liked it or commented. That's whether someone shared it and they liked or comment that, but that's all it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, yeah.
Yep, I agree with you. Why do y'all think Bloomington doesn't have any pure stock races on the schedule? Would be cool to run that place again. I think a lot of it has to do with what Tyson has said too. If you run your sprint cars and your Hornets or whatever, you run 2 or 3 classes. That's pretty much all Bloomington runs.
Bloomington has been mainly, as far as I can remember, I may be wrong, an open wheel track.
Yeah.
And that's their bread and butter. And
Lincoln Park's kind of the same way.
Yeah, it's just, that's just where the car, I don't know.
Yeah.
They should, just try to get different, but like race on a Friday is hard anyways.
It is.
So.
Is JT on laxative? He must be on a laxative diet, whatever that food was he ate.
Good thing I showed up tonight.
No kidding. I've been sitting there talking about myself. Caleb says promoting is king as a race, and that is very, very true. Even sponsors like to see drivers promoting their sponsors.
Yeah.
Like it's all about promoting.
Yeah.
Kenny said announcing the 96 car.
That was what I was talking about, the interactions.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I got you. Run with the super stocks, Brad. Tell him, Curtis. Tell him to get up there and run with the super stocks. Bloomington has a limited time getting races in. They have to have classes that draw the most crowds. Bloomington is a sprint car track. They have done a good job with super stocks, but there is no room for anything else.
Yeah,
I do agree with that.
They only
run limited classes over there.
I'm not saying this because I have one, but I feel like the super stocks are kind of becoming the modified class based on like supporting class.
Yes.
It's kind of becoming
as long as they don't price themselves out.
It's becoming budget wise. It's kind of becoming like a modified class too, which is crazy, and that's why you're seeing a lot of people go to pure stocks.
Yep.
So hopefully the pure stocks don't become, like super stocks, and which I don't think you can do really much with those.
Right.
If they're teched.
Right.
But
what's going on, Will? Glad you could tune in. No Wild Will. I'm just ready for racing, not scoring at Florence this year. Did you give it up already down there, Christy?
Are they going to have the new
drive down there every week?
They're going to have the new Hall of Fame building done this year?
I don't know. I haven't asked James.
I don't even know if they started it, right?
Yeah.
I know they broke ground.
One thing, too, before we close up shop here in the next 15, 20 minutes. So I did mention JT is picking a wrap of the week for local, and I'm doing one for national. I thought JT would be back by now. 48 minutes later, he's not. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this up there. JT's pick for local wrap is Greg Lynn, Pure Stock. P3 Graphics done a wrap on it. I think it turned out phenomenal. Yeah. So if you remember right, this was the number 6 car that raced at Thunder Valley. It looked like Davenport's number 6 or Rumley's number 6.
I like is that like
Ben Harmon drove it.
Is that like chrome numbers?
It looks like it.
Or like a reflective?
Yeah. Greg was watching. He might comment and tell us.
It's a good looking car.
My national one is Tyler Peterson's car. I don't know what it is about this car. Usually I'm more of like a plain Jane type of guy, but this whole Wild West theme and the desert and whatever he's got going on there and the bison on the front of the hood and
kind of reminds me of like a Tyler Erb car.
Does. I like it.
Maybe it's the way the number 1 is. It's a good looking car.
I like it a lot. So that's your 2 wraps for the week. I don't know. Poor guy. I might have to take his jacket in the house to him.
He didn't leave, did he?
No, he's still in the house. Wife's probably thinking, what in the world's going on in there? No, he didn't leave.
He won't be able to. I'm parked behind him.
See, you got him blocked in.
Yeah, hopefully, if he hits my truck, hopefully he totals it.
Yeah, if anybody gets their stuff sold through the Flag to Flag Media swap shop, please make sure you send the check to Flag to Flag Media for the commissions. We would greatly appreciate it.
10%. 10% ain't asking much.
10% ain't asking much.
Just keeping the lights on.
We got.
I keep thinking that wind that's hitting the building is like him walking back in here, but.
Chris said I'm helping Zach this season. So thankful for Zach and Jeremy giving me a chance on a super team. Well, good deal. They're great people. Definitely good people to help. Keith said don't need a jacket. He's sweating enough. Nicole Willie here. Still Box Prince 11 races at Lincoln Park. I think Lincoln Park will have some good shows this year. Greg. My wrap is the same as Phillips last year, just red and white instead of purple and black. Oh, got you. Well, don't tell Philip this. I don't know if Philip's watching, but yours looks better, Greg. Just don't tell Philip we said that, okay? I like the red and white.
I like the reflective numbers. I went with that last year.
Yeah.
JT got me on that, and
looks good in the lighting.
Yeah, Nicholas was able. I did the gold, and he was able to find like the gold fluorescent, and I like it.
That's cool. One thing I will say too, let's give a shout out. This is our new 2026 sponsors. I won't kind of say this till the end. Also, too, coming in 2026, Wilson Timber Service at Wilson Timber Consulting. Sorry, AJ. Screwed that up. Wilson Timber Consulting has come on board, and we're going to do a drive of the week segment. So it doesn't have to be a winner. It's just somebody that drove their tail off or started deep in the feature in one or got spun 5 laps in, come from the tail and whatever. He had talked to me about coming on board as a sponsor for the 2026 season. And he's like, hey, is there something we can do? And I was like, what are you thinking? Because I'm always open ideas. Like, whatever we can do to make the show better. Any track. It can even be watching something on flow and, something crazy happens. So here's our 2026 sponsors. We got T&J Demo to Reno, Dirt Track Outfitters, Alexander Ranch, Jerry Davis Race Engines, Birch Sewer Drain and Septic, P3 Graphics, Kane's Tree Service, Wilson Timber Consulting, Corbin Brothers, Wild Will Throwdown, Simpson Roofing Exteriors, Midnight Sports Gear, Laura Bennett Racing, TSR Chassis, Superheat Solutions, Harv Hoosier Auto Racing Fans, which we have the banquet up there on the 25th, Jeff Mounts Transmissions, and Pop Bit. Also, too, don't forget to visit dirttreckoutfitters.com for all your latest Flag to Flag Media apparel. If you do order Flag to Flag Media apparel through Dirt Track Outfitters, we get a portion of that back, and we greatly appreciate it. And thanks to Nicholas for all he does for Flag to Flag Media.
How's that work? Does he have someone that does that? He don't do it, does he?
I don't know how he does it.
Like he has it set up where it's like a company that does it?
No, he does it.
Oh.
Yeah, he does it all.
Well, I meant like if you order a cup or something, he's not making the cup, is he?
No, I think it's somebody else making
it.
Yeah.
But it's his thing.
Yeah. So yeah. And I'm excited to get the season started. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a great year. We got a lot of stuff planned for the live show. A lot of great viewers. I know people are going to be in and out on the comments, and we appreciate every single one of them. It's just something to do on a Thursday night at 8:00. You know what I mean?
Are you going back? Are you still doing every other week right now?
Every other week. Yep. And it'll probably be every other week through the season. Yeah. It just gives us, I feel like if we do every week.
Yeah. It's not much to talk about right now.
Yeah. So, and if we do.
Well, shoot, you got, this will be next Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll be able to talk about.
Next show would be what? The 22nd?
I don't know. Now you got my head spinning.
8 plus 14?
Be 22nd.
Yeah. So that'd be like, you had the Chili Bowl be over.
Wild West Shootout
be over. Yeah. And then they'll almost be going to Florida.
Hopefully JT's done pooping by then.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff. I just threw that together for you real quick, but we'll try to get you something a little bit better for the slide behind us. All the sponsors, we have the rolling thing. The computer in the house wouldn't save it in a certain format, so I'll have to get that done. And then I'll have a better intro at the beginning of the show, too, as we go on for the 2026 season. So
what's the I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, we're about to bring Logan live. I haven't seen Logan comment tonight, but we got to bring Logan in for the weather every other week because you couldn't ask for better weather, man.
Logan.
Yeah.
Which Logan?
Logan watches the show every week. Logan. Man, I'm terrible with names. Like, why would you say that? Why would you call me out?
Well, my buddy Logan commented about waiting for JT to come out. Okay.
No, this Logan's in the racing.
Like I said, I haven't watched last few times.
Logan Williams.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Logan. It's not. I'm just terrible with names.
So Peyton Bout has his new car done, right?
I think they got to hang the body on it. I know.
Hopefully that's not like a news or anything. He's already told people.
No,
right?
no, no.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Then Zach's going super racing.
Zach's going super racing. Yep. Struck a deal. Actually, Nutrinag left Davenport to go with Zach Stalker.
He's probably
for
asleep.
the 2026 season. Lucas Oil.
He has early morning.
That's late breaking news. Anybody wants to know?
JT's got. I think he's got pretty busy schedule.
He's going drag racing this year. NHRA. No, he ain't told anybody that yet.
Or
I think he's pure stock. Drag racing is pure stock.
Need a septic tank.
Septic tank. That is awesome. Well, I need to call around and see if anybody else is sponsoring. I probably ought to text the wife and have her go in there and check on him. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
I guarantee he can fit this suit after this.
You know what? Why would he be worried about spending money? He's got a buddy who makes fire suits. Has gave him a pretty good deal.
You would think.
You
would think.
Whatever.
Grant, you got anything else tonight, bud? It's awesome night to kick off the 2020. I'm glad everybody tuned in tonight. We're going to get the ball rolling. Here's my goal. I want I would love to consistently. Now, this is a big feat. I understand that, but I want to get this show built up to where we got 100 viewers every night.
Oh yeah, I think it will. I mean, I think
Spread the word. Share it out.
we've had
Spread the
about
word.
30 to 40 this whole time. That's pretty good for
January 8th.
Yeah, and I mean, not much going on right now, so there's not much to talk about. And obviously, it probably would have been like 20 to 30 if JT stayed on here, but you know, that's a different topic. But no, I mean, I'm hoping to come down as much as I can. So
yeah,
I'm pretty
We're
busy
excited.
now because I got a little baby on the way.
Yep, little boy.
So, yeah, little boy, due in July. So we're gonna do. I don't know how much racing we'll do.
So then, whenever
we're gonna try to do as much racing up till then,
right?
And then I don't know how long we take.
Pick and choose after that.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about it is, I don't know if you want to tell him this or not, but you need a break. I mean, you always got Flag to Flag Live on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
so
she's
bring him over with you.
She's already asked me how soon will we take Shepherd. That's his name, Shepherd.
Yeah.
Shepherd Zane. How soon we'll take him to the racetrack? So probably I don't know. Probably not too soon, but it's
had kids on here before.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So I know I'm pretty excited, but
kid friendly show.
Yeah. No, we're I say we'll probably be at Bloomington a lot, and then I don't know, pick and choose here and there. So I would say July we probably won't run much or at all because he's due July 11th.
Probably just a handful after that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
earmuffs and keys go.
Yeah, we're not gonna. I mean, we're gonna make sure he's good, but he's gonna.
There's no better way to bring your kid up though than a dirt track.
Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, trust me, he's gonna get out and about, and she's very sporty, and she likes her sports. And I like my sports, and we're gonna make sure actually goes outside and doesn't sit inside and twiddle his thumb on a tablet.
Key.
So
that's key.
She's already said that. She goes, they ain't gonna have electronics till they're in high school. I said, well, they're probably gonna have an Xbox when they get old enough because I'm gonna beat him into the ground in games so I can teach him that he can lose.
Can lose, absolutely.
So
teach him young.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, you.
Oh, also, this is kind of not late breaking, but if you're in need of a fire suit for this year, if you mention Flag to Flag Media to me, I will give you 15% off.
There you go.
So they retail for $8.99. So whatever 15% off of that is.
It's a lot of math.
Let me do this real quick so I can just tell you.
15%. Well, that's a good deal. And all you gotta do is mention Flag to Flag Media.
So it'd be $765.
That's pretty good.
So $135 you'd save. Fully custom, SFI rated.
Do I have to pay that?
What?
You're not telling me?
No. Yeah, and we'll have. Yeah, I know JT's gonna be busy, but this year, but we're gonna have him in a '98 car too. So
get him some super stock laps.
Yeah, we may get him some '96 car laps too in July when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So I may be there, but may not be able to get there till actual race time. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a busy 2026, but I think it's gonna be a good one.
I'm excited.
Who's your pick out for the Wild West? I don't think we picked anyone.
No, we didn't pick anybody, did we?
Well, Ricky Thornton's only going to be there one day.
Yeah, I'm
not really sure. I know Davenport's going to be there. Obviously, these 5 guys are going to be there.
Marler, man. I think Marler's going to be.
He's back with his old team.
Yes. He's back in the Ronnie Delt car in the Longhorn. Give me Marler.
I mean.
And him and Bobby's put on some phenomenal races in the past. So
I think my dad said, is Rumley going out there?
Yep. Hudson's going
to be out there.
He'll be competitive.
I don't get that. It's Longhorn, and he's the engineer for Longhorn, right?
Yeah.
But that car's always so much faster than most Longhorns.
So I think it's an RD car, bud.
I know, but you think it'd transfer. Like when we talked about that one week about whoever's in the Longhorn house car just kind of goes downhill.
Right. Where's all that information?
Have they announced anyone in that?
Nope, nothing I know of.
Because Overton's
Zach Stalker.
Has Overton announced anything?
Yeah, he's staying with Riggs.
Is he?
It's just a Riggs deal now, though. It's not part of the Longhorn House team.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, just part of Riggs.
And any more about Josh Richards?
No,
I know he only ended up racing 2 or 3 times last year, so
not full time.
Yeah. So I did see. I'll say this and we can go, but
that's all right.
What's his name? Something.
See, you're like I am with names.
He's a modified driver, all blacked out car, number 12. Lucas Lee, maybe?
Lucas Lee.
Offered Jared Landers a modified
Modified
ride for
ride.
all of Florida Speed Weeks.
I did see that too.
Did he take it?
I don't know if he took it or not.
That's
Well,
kind of
what
that's
if-
one of those what could have been situations
Oh, yeah.
with Jared Landers.
Right.
So, which kind of worked out for Davenport because,
Right.
but I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So,
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody watching. I'm gonna go check on JT in the house. We'll be back in 2 weeks with all these results from the Wild West Shootout to Chili Bowl.
yeah.
All right. Well, we will see you all when the next flag flies.